We're going to take a look at the Sep-Tec Mobile Oil Test Kit, or MOT kit as Septic more commonly refer to it. The kit comes in a neat and sturdy mobile case, no more than a few kilos in weight. So let's take a look inside. Here's the most important component. This is the oil quality sensor. We have 5 oil sample bottles. Next, an adapter for connecting the oil quality sensor to the sample bottles. Now this is a cable for connecting a laptop to the sensor, and it has a standard USB connection at one end. Where overseas transportation of fluids permits, there's a spray can of Loctite 7063, and this is used to clean the sensor. As you can see, there's a USB stick included that carries the software and manuals for loading onto our laptop. Finally, a hard copy quick start guide. Let's insert the USB stick and load the software. Open up File Explorer and the drive with the USB. In this case, it's the D drive. Double-click on the file named Setup. We'll quickly go through the installation process, which all seems straightforward enough, and everything appears to be loading as it should, which is great. We will want to launch the software when we exit, so let's check that we tick the option to launch the MOT software. After installation, it's telling us that we need to install the drivers. Let's agree to that and extract the files before following through with the rest of the installation process. Accept the agreement before finishing up. Well, so far, so good. At this stage, with everything loaded, we'll restart the laptop. While the laptop is restarting, we'll connect the oil quality sensor to the cable and the other end to a USB port in the laptop. If it isn't already loaded onto the sensor, we now need to download the oil database. As you can see on our desktop, we have the database file oildb.oils. I have the oil database on my desktop, so let's open up the Sep-Tec MOT software. Now this is a really nice user interface, all very clear and easy to understand. Next, we'll click on the 2 cogs in the top right-hand corner. We'll select our temperature units and method of measuring our oil quality. We'll upload our database of oils by selecting Upload from File. Navigate to the folder where the database file is. Select, click Open and then Save. And there's a confirmation the database was successfully updated. If we click what looks like a play button, we'll now see a list of available oils to choose from. For now though, I won't select an oil type. Using one of the sample bottles, we'll now take a small sample of oil. We're using a common engine oil we have here, Shell Helix HX5. Now this is a clean oil straight from the manufacturer's container. Connect the adapter to the sensor. Connect the other end of the cable to the USB port in the laptop. Let's screw the sample bottle into the adapter. Now we'll invert the bottle and gently shake it. Back to the software again. Let's have a better look at the user interface. At the top, a simple visual checkbox. Below that, data for the sensor to work its magic. And below that, Sep-Tec's traffic light indication system. As the sample is clean and unused, we'll confirm its appearance clear and bright. Now, click the green play button to access the oil database. We'll filter by manufacturer and identify the correct oil type. In this case, Shell Helix HX5. Select. Confirm the selection and the MOT kit now starts to analyse our oil. We really like the traffic light indication system employed here, and as this is a new oil, we're expecting to see the condition marker very much in the green zone. So once the analysis is complete, we're going to get confirmation of the loss factor, temperature, date and time of the test. Below that, we'll get a short report telling us if we need to take any action at this stage. After the result is received, we can see at the bottom we can save the result by clicking the Save icon. We can also look at the history of results by clicking the Next icon. Similarly, we can clear or export the history of results. So in summary, a very quick, reliable and easy way to analyse our oil condition. On to the next application now. Before we analyse another sample, we must clean the sensor. So in an empty sample bottle, half fill it with Loctite 7063. Connect the Loctite to the sensor and agitate for about 5 or 10 seconds. Remove the cleaner fluid and gently shake the sensor to help dry it out. Now we would like to see the MOT kit doing what we need it to do. That is, identify when oil is deteriorating. With our next sample, we have deliberately introduced a little water. And as you can see, the oil has a cloudy appearance as a result. So let's see what the Sep-Tec MOT test kit tells us. Again, we'll connect the sample bottle to the sensor and the other end of the cable to the laptop. This time we'll confirm the appearance to be emulsified. We have the same oil type and we confirm that. Then let's see what the software says. Now, as this is a review of the Sep-Tec oil test kit, we only added a tiny amount of water. I want to see how the sensor responds. Of course, it's entirely feasible that oil will show some visible signs of deterioration, but not necessarily need replacing. In a real situation and with critical machinery, advanced warning will save a lot of money. This MOT kit will do that. But we also don't want to be changing the oil more frequently than needed. On appearance, we may be tempted to change the oil. However, if we can avoid the unnecessary changes, then we can also reduce costs and time. Now that's interesting. The Sep-Tec software is confirming that whilst the appearance indicates the oil is at the end of its life, the sensor has indicated the oil has deteriorated though remains suitable for use. We are using an engine oil for this demonstration, and the parameters set up for this specific oil type. We are still in the green zone, but there has been a 13.4% loss factor. With this information, we may consider our options. Depending on the time for this deterioration to occur, we may decide to change the oil immediately. We may decide to carry out an interim check, or if there's been a steady, slow deterioration over a long time, then we will analyse the results on the next scheduled test. For site and equipment maintenance purposes, it's great that we're aware of the condition of the oil. And as a result of this quick and easy method of testing our oil, we can avoid serious damage to our plant or machinery. That's peace of mind at a small price. Certainly is an impressive bit of kit.